Get your presentation on. Get your presentation on.
Hi, this is Jug with PresenterMedia. In this video, we're taking a look at the PresenterMedia AI Presentation Maker. So let's get started, and I'm signed into PresenterMedia, and you can get to the AI Presentation Maker by going to PowerPoint templates up in the top menu and going to AI Presentation Maker, or in the dashboard you can go to the AI Presentation Builder or Maker and go to the Start Building with the AI button. And I'll just click on that, and it takes me to this screen, which is the main screen that you'll see when you go to the builder. And this is the AI Presentation Wizard, which is kind of guides you through making a presentation from AI, or you can go to close and start manually starting from scratch, adding your own slides. But we're going to use the AI Presentation Wizard right now for this, and I'm just going to type in a presentation about email marketing in 2025. That's the year it is right now I'm making this video. You could be watching this in 2026 or 2030, I don't know, but let's just keep going. So underneath that, it says optional, want to add a reference, website, or document. So you can add a document or add a website. So I click on add reference, and I can put the website in right here, or I can upload a document for AI to pull information from to use in the presentation. You can upload a PDF, a docx, doc, PPTX, or PPT. All those files are accepted. And then underneath this, it says how many slides do you want to start with. I'm going to go 10. You can go 5, 15, and then it says you can add or remove slides later on in the process, and I'll show you that in just a short minute here. Okay, underneath this, it says general design style. There's organic, bold, diagonals, and classic linear. So really it just is the look of the slide. So I would say this is curved edges of the slide has designs of, this is diagonal design, and this is kind of straight edge design. And I'll show you that in just a minute as we click Let's Preview Slides and Outlines. And it will start building this. It says hang on tight, preparing the slides, and then it says we'll get a preview and we can make any changes before our final build to the layout. So all right, we got the slides back of what the AI chose, that the content that it made fits each slide the best. So you can see in this first one, it's an introduction slide. It says email marketing in 2025, and it says, and a subtitle, future trends and strategies. So that's going to go on this slide. Each slide has its own information, and you can click in this text box and edit any information you want it to use inside this slide. I'm just going to keep it as is to save time and speed up the build here so I don't keep you too long. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to go to is up in the top. There is an area where you can change the colors of your presentation. You can see that I can change these colors. And I'll talk about that a little bit more in the next step. But in this step, you probably want to choose a color just to have the images. When you build out the images for these slides, whatever color palette or theme you have selected, it will build the images to kind of match that theme. So I'll show you how that comes out when I build this final presentation. I have a preset set here, and I'll just select that now. Again, I'll talk about this more in the next step. Okay, so now that I have my theme selected, I'm going to click on Auto Image, and it says there are currently 9 images in this presentation that it needs to build images for, and I'll tell you how many credits it's going to use. So just click Build Images, and now that Auto Image is on. So when I build this presentation, it's going to automatically build my images for me. You don't need to turn that on, but if you want it to automatically build your images, you can turn that on. And then you can choose the image style, which I have 3D Toon selected, which is kind of more like Pixar kind of looking, kind of 3D tune. And then pencil drawing, you could do that. Stock photography is more realistic looking images. And then you got water paint, and there's some more you can choose from down here. Again, I'm going to choose 3D tune, and it looks all good and ready. And I'm going to click build presentation. And this will take about 30 seconds to a minute, depending on how many slides you have in your presentation. So I'm going to pause it, and I'll be back in just a second. Okay, I'm back. Thanks for your patience. And now the AI has built out my slides, and now I can preview the final, what they look like, by either scrolling down over here. I can scroll through these and see what they look like, or I can click the slides over here on the left, and it will move through the slides this way. Okay, that looks good. If everything looks good, you can download this by just going to File, Download PPTX, clicking on that, and it'll prepare your template for you. And it should only take a few seconds, ready to go. And then you can download it to your computer, which I'll do that now. And also I can click View My Media. So My Media is up in the upper right hand corner, My Media and Uploads. Click on that if you want to see this at any time. And this is where your customized design, so you can customize a lot of stuff on PresenterMedia, graphics, animations. When you customize them, they'll go to live here, where you can download them as it builds them out. And same thing goes for the AI presentation builds. They'll go here where you can download them later, or you can click edit and it will open it back up. Okay, so I'm going to keep going here. If you want to sign off and start building your own, go ahead. I'm going to go over the color themes and also how to add slides in this step here. So if you want to stay tuned and come along with me, I'm going to go over that. So I'm going to go over this this color theme again. So I click on this again. So I had these I had this theme selected. This was a preset. So if I want to make a preset, whether you want to make if you have a company with certain colors, you can change all these to match the colors of that by just clicking on them and going and adding a hex number in here, or choosing a color. If you didn't want to match a company, if you just wanted to make your own favorite colors, you can do that too. And you can just select a color and click apply, and you can see that that changed over here automatically. And everywhere you're at, when you change a color theme, it's going to update these slides so you can preview it automatically. And if I wanted to save this as a preset, I just click Save as Preset, and you can see that's in there now, saved as a preset for me to use on other presentations I make. I can just click on that preset, and it will set those colors to, or set my presentation to those colors. Just note, if you change the colors in this step, if you generated images from before, they probably won't match the colors anymore because it's a totally different palette. So let's say I'm going to rebuild this this slide right here, and any slide that has an image on it, you can rebuild the slide right here. So underneath the slide, the final slide preview right here, just click build the image, and it will build out, and you can see that now this image has that green in it. It kind of matches that green as well. So just keep that in mind as you are building these images out, these AI images. You don't have to build AI images. You can never build out images and just download the presentation with the image placeholders that are in there. And then if you have your own images, you can just open it in PowerPoint or Google Slides and replace the images there with your own. Let's keep moving down. Okay, so we're going to go over how to add a slide now, and then I think we're going to just wrap it up after that. To add a slide in this step, you just click the little plus sign underneath each slide over here on the left. So I'm going to click plus sign. It'll open up the slides over here that you can look through, the library of slides. and just find a slide that I want to use. I'm going to use, let's just use this one. And then you'll be asked if you want to add additional instructions about what you want the slide to be about. So whatever your presentation's about, you could add additional information and it'll build out the slide kind of with that information. So let's go there. And I'm just letting AI kind of just pick what to put in there. All right, so it said exploring trends. Okay, that looks good. And then if I want to build an image for this, I can down here just click build image, or you can just download it and put your own image in there. Okay, it created the image for that. That looks good. I can add more slides if I want to. I can also change the name of this presentation to, let's just put done. That looks good. Okay, and we're ready to roll there. And then I just go download, file, download the presentation again. If I make any changes, if I come back in and make any changes, I always have to re-download a new presentation. And you can see in the name of the file downloaded, it has done after it, after I renamed the file. And I say that's good, and that's it, we're done. And I'm going to go over to PowerPoint and just open this up really quick. All right, done, and enable editing, and there we go. Got my presentation all ready to go, just in minutes, and ready to go present it to the world. And you can see that when I play through it, it's got some nice animation that kind of draws the eye to the slides, keeps users engaged. Looking good. Okay, well, thanks for following along. If you like this video, there'll be more of these to come, and I'm going to throw them up on our YouTube channel. So be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel so you always get those updates on those new videos. And be sure to like this video if you found it useful. And yep, go make some presentations fast and easy, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.